Hey, how's it going? My name is Jackie Fish and welcome back to some more Medieval Kingdoms 1212 AD campaign as the Glorious French. So in the last episode we managed to win our war against Toulouse, vassalizing them down in the south and also securing ourselves a nice little province right here. Also turn off my little filter there I had on for the first cinematic shot. So yeah, we managed to win a very successful war here down in the south, managed to vassalize Toulouse and get them on my side, which is perfect. We are now looking to go ahead and kick the English out of southern France by taking this province and also securing ourselves some wine, which will be very, very good for us. We are currently besieging them, which, you know, will hopefully be a success and we'll be able to do that. Also, something I noticed off camera is that the King of England, King John, is actually the governor of Bordeaux, meaning if we take this city, we will kill the King of England and then hopefully be able to sue for peace. I mean, that's awesome. I did not realize that the King of England was in this city. It was obviously because he's the governor of this region, so that, you know, he's forced to fight in this province, which is very interesting. Also, we're getting plague ruining our cities right now, so we need to hopefully try and form some sort of, you know, sanitation building that will help us out a little bit. Because if we take a look across the empire, yeah, plague is doing some serious damage to us, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to sort it out at some point. I think we are getting some sort of sanitation bonus from here, maybe not. No, just double smallpox. Definitely not very good. So let's go ahead and destroy this building then, and we will try and look to build something that gives us sanitation next turn, which will be perfect. Luckily, this army has also escaped, so the Flemish are staying up here. I think I want to try and vassalize the Flemish, honestly, because that'd be a really nice border that we can use to invade England or maybe the HRE, depending on what we want to do. Because, yeah, after we take this province, we can probably sue for peace for England if we wanted to. Killing their king is going to be a big blow. I also want to see if the HRE wants to sue for peace. They do. Will they pay me for peace? Because they're currently at war with a large amount of their vassals, so I would sue for peace. Like, the HRE is in tatters right now. So if I can sue for peace, I don't know, let's say, like, I mean, I assume they're very rich. So let's see. Oh, we want a demand payment, don't we? Yeah. Let's see if we can get 2,100 off of them. No, that's fair enough. What about 1,200? 1,200. And they'll accept it. Great. Now we're no longer at war with the HRE. That's perfect. I mean, the war isn't exactly going in their favor, right? They've only lost battles down here in Toulouse, and the English are being beaten back as well in Aquitaine. So it makes sense for the HRE to want to get out of there, especially because they're at war with several of their vassals like Austria, Verona, and a few other. I think Bavaria are also at war with them. So it's going to take them a little while to clear that up. They have actually still managed to retain Saxony, but yeah, lots of rebellions down there indeed. So we're going to just continue up this siege battle right here, build a few more equipment. So I think maybe, yeah, I think maybe another siege tower would be very, very nice, and we'll just continue to siege out the city. We're also recruiting some pretty elite men right here, but something I also noticed, I don't think I can do it yet, maybe I can. Yeah, something I noticed, so this guy right here is my general. If I make him into a baron, he'll get another 3 chevrons, meaning we'll be able to recruit golden infantry from basically the beginning of the game when he gets that next turn. So I'm actually going to get rid of these guys and just recruit them next turn so that we'll have golden, tier 3 golden infantry. Now, I have brought this up to the Medieval Kingdoms 1212 team, and they said, yeah, that's something that they just haven't got to yet in the campaign. They're all just basically vanilla bonuses and traits, so that's obviously something that's they're going to get addressed to, and that's the whole point of this alpha, right, is to find stuff like this which just doesn't fit the theme of the game. And I think, you know, having rank 9 infantry by turn 11 obviously does not fit the theme of the game. So that will be addressed in future patches, which will be good to hear, obviously, that they are looking to do that. Oh, the English want peace. How interesting. I mean, no, we're obviously not going to do that. We want to complete the Aquitaine region, obviously. But that's very, very interesting. The English, obviously, the king being under siege, is actually looking to make peace and save his own skin. Ooh, a defensive alliance with Lorraine. I mean, he's in the path of the HRE, and we only just made peace with the HRE. I'm going to say no for now, but it's interesting to know that Lorraine might want a defensive alliance in the future. So if we do want to form some sort of power block over to the east, we can do that. Very, very cool, though. It's awesome that the English, because the king was under siege, is actually looking for peace. Oh, that's not good either. The Toulousian crusading rebels are looking for blood right now. I imagine very good. Oh no, disease spreads to Orleans and I assume to Leon as well. We'll do political favors to get him. The Council of Carthage. This is a hard-coded Attila event, I'm pretty sure. But it gives us some good bonuses, so we can't complain right there. Christian following, we get a boost to Aryan Christians and, you know, basically just happiness everywhere. So yeah, so I should now. Is this army healthy? Not really. It shouldn't be able to take Toulouse, right? Where are they? Yeah, they have a full garrison down here, so they should be fine. So we should now... Yeah, we can recruit golden infantry. Obviously, this is something that is getting fixed and will be fixed, but being able to have this much of a professional army is just ridiculous. Nice. We managed to demolish this as well, which gives us actually some money. So I want to be able to build the sanitation building, right? So where is this? We've got town barracks. We've got city square, which is obviously what we just destroyed. A Jewish, basically, home area, which gives us loads of banking money, but does also cause religious turmoil. A water mill, which gives us money from industry. Lots of money, but lots of squalor. And then we also have this. So here we go. Sanitation right here. 2 sanitation in the province and also 1 in the adjacent. That's kind of nice. We won't be able to upgrade it, though, for some time. And unfortunately, because only the early game is done for the mod, the technology is currently at ×4 speed. Or reduced by ×4. So instead of 20 turns to get this tech, it would normally take 5 turns, for example. So, you know, to be able to get the next sanitation upgrade, it would only take us 10 turns. But because the other mid and late game aren't kind of fully done yet, we're currently repping with turn 20s. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to grab that. But maybe in Lyon, in the main city, we'll be able to gain some extra bonuses. Actually, it was this, wasn't it? Yeah, in the port. The port is hitting us hard. It's giving us 4 squalor, which just isn't great. And that would only, yeah, we'd still be at an outbreak risk, but maybe we'll just have to roll with it for now. We actually have a lot of money as well, so maybe I want to do some development down here in the Aquitaine region. We currently already have buildings everywhere. Is there anything else we would want to get rid of? Not really. It's kind of nice that everything is up here, and reducing corruption is perfect because corruption can be a serious issue when it comes to income of the city. You can see right there, -6%. It is basically like city maintenance. And because we're in like France, a lot of this territory is going to be fully developed at the beginning of the game. Military quarters right there. We can always redevelop it as well. I mean, we don't necessarily need this right here. We can maybe go for more of an industry building. But for now, we'll leave it. You know, no rush whatsoever. I think we're just going to end the turn again and let our siege fire. We're going to let our siege go for another 2 more turns, I think. So we get both of these equipment. We're also destroying the city slowly but surely. Hopefully making a breach or 2 in the wall. Nice. We've got someone leveling up as well. Who are you? You're the army general up here, right? Yeah. So I guess we'll just do this and this. Gain some more authority, which is nice. Oh, it's Plague. Plague has not gone from the city yet. And you're coming in as well. You might as well just increase public order and local province, sure. We could do with a little bit of public order, considering there is plague ravishing the French countryside. We have a nice little war chest as well, so if we do need to build some buildings, offering us more money. They really are running scared right now. No, we want that wine. If you give me the province, then I would do it. Yeah, nice. I was hoping that Toulouse would kill them, and they did. They killed their Crusader rebels. So that's a great bonus for us. I will take it. This basically means we don't have to deal with it, and we can focus on taking out the rest of Aquitaine. Because the nice thing is about vassalizing Toulouse down here is it's in a different province, so we just don't have to worry about it. That's the province. Because there's a faction there called Provence. So yeah, there you go. The Toulousian pretenders are now dealt with. Disease spread though. Oh my god, we're going to run into... The city is actually diseased. I wonder if that will kill the garrison. It interrupts replenishment, but I wonder if it will do damage to the garrison. Has it done damage to my garrisons? No, it hasn't. So the garrisons seem unaffected, but it's interesting. So 1 more turn until this infantry is done. We can't recruit anything else, no. And then once this infantry is done, we're going to have 8 pretty healthy units of infantry, I guess. We'll look to take the city. We'll have, what? We'll have 10 siege towers. I think that'll be enough. The city will be pretty well destroyed. I'll hopefully create us a breach as well. Their archers are going to be very scary. It's not easy to take these cities. My god, I'd love to be able to grab this. Because, yeah, that's got 7 sanitation over here. That's brutal. That really, really is. Due to, like, these buildings. Maybe this port as well. Yeah, maybe I upgraded to this port far too quickly. Because it creates 7. Which means it's just going to create us outbreak risk constantly. Like 4% every turn. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it really adds up. But we need the money right now. Maybe we can readjust that to like a military wharf at some point in the future. But for now, I think we have to do it. Nice. Toulouse is just going to go back, rebuild their armies. Definitely a valuable ally, though. You know, most like Rome, the Rome 2 AI probably wouldn't do that. So, you know, it's always nice playing with Attila where the AI is a bit better. Oh, yeah, we're also on Crusade as well. I totally forgot. We joined the Crusade, but we can't really send any men over. It'd be really interesting to see how that develops, though, if we are successful. We literally can't even see Cairo, even though we're at war with them over here. I hope that once the war is over, we'll get some sort of like event where we can make peace with them as well, instead of just this constant wars until the beginning of the game. So it's winter anyway, so we want to wait one more turn because it's winter. And what else do I want? Probably just more infantry. We got some early pole arm infantry here. Maybe some axe sergeants will be on there 2 turns as well. What only takes us 1 turn? Probably some spearmen maybe, or much more infantry. That golden chevron infantry is just insane. Yeah, let's pick up a couple more infantry. And that'll be all we need, I think. And then next turn we will assault the city. Anything else we need to do? As I said, we've got plenty of money. We can upgrade our military quarters, which is not a bad idea. And then what we got up to this one as well. It just basically gives us more public order. We don't need that quite yet. It's kind of cool how the city does develop. You can see it getting better and better. But we can't recruit any more men there, so... You are deployed, right? Yeah, you're deployed now. Perfect. Spotting would be great to have. Spread religion. Inspire province. Yes, because that's what we're currently doing. So basically, you'll just make our people happier. Yeah, we can see the English army up there to the north as well. Did I set... Yeah, did I set my diplomatic goal? Yeah, so as I told my allies to go and attack there. I don't think Burgundy will, but you never know. They might send an army. Or maybe Toulouse will go as well. So yeah, one more turn of this siege. We don't want to attack in winter. And then we will have the battle. And if we can incorporate wine into our empire, that'll hopefully just make us so much more likely to be able to trade with people. Hopefully we can then trade with the whole of Italy. That would just be amazing. Non-aggression with Portugal. I mean, Portugal, it seems like the Catholic nations in Spain are having a really, really hard time of it right now. The Sunni Muslims are giving them a run for their money. And it's really cool to have like that 50-50 in that territory, you know, in the game. It's not always going to be like the French aren't always going to win.
But we require money.
We have an non-aggression.
Help your good friends.
Call me good friends, so I kind of want to. Sure, we're good friends. If the AI didn't just call me a good friend right there, I would have said no. But I can't be rude, right? War weariness. So, oh, here we go. This is interesting. War weariness has increased. Your people grow angry and demand an end to this ancestral war. Worse still, your troops are beginning to show fatigue from your long wars or military campaign. If your men can no longer fight, then the fighting will soon come to an end, but likely not the way you intend. You should begin the peace process. Okay. That's interesting to note. We'll do nothing. We'll let him become... So we're currently getting -2 morale and also -1 public order. That's quite big, actually. But, I mean, we have been at war for, like, what, how many turns? Like, 15 turns. So, you know, it's not that crazy. The infantry can then go on this army. Also, there's plague. No, plague is still in this region, but the plague is free from here now. I'm just seeing if there's any other buildings we can get that. I mean, there's probably going to be one right here. City Sanitation in the main one. No, it's just, again, it's just this is the only tree. Yeah, it seems like it's quite hard to find anything that gives me sanitation early on, because obviously we're not going to be able to get... There's a lot of buildings give you squalor, so it'd be nice maybe if the churches or something gave you sanitation. I think they do, at least in vanilla, but maybe not in this one. Yeah, military recruitment we don't really care about too much. Sanitation we can see. So the industry obviously isn't going to help. Unfortunately, it's going to create squalor. Oh, we can. Oh, that's actually a good idea. We can probably change these to be giving sanitation, right? Any of these? Okay, so this one, the monasteries give sanitation. So we probably don't want to have 2 forts. I mean, the city... Yeah, so maybe we'll have to convert one of these to a walled city, or... What do we currently have? We currently have a fief. This is really cool, by the way. I'm just taking a little bit of time to read it because, as I said, this is like the first time I'm really dying in. I mean, obviously, we don't want to get rid of the city, and we honestly do want a fort out here because the garrison is amazing. But maybe a domain would be a good idea. No, none of these give me sanitation either. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we can change the churches. Sorry, as you can see, I am still very much learning the system. Oh, wow. If we were to make a military order priory, we could actually recruit Hospitaller Knights and Templars and dismounted Knights. That is awesome. We lose tax rate, obviously, because we're having to pay to keep the order here and, you know, run them. And, oh, we also have a military order cap as well, so we can only have so many of them. That's really, really cool. I dig that a ton. But yeah, let's go ahead and change this church. You know, it's giving me some good influence, but we're in the heartland of Europe, so I doubt we're going to need it too badly. Let's change to the church priory. It will give us food from agriculture, give us wine also from a priory. Obviously, they're monks. We'll lose a bit of tax rate, but it's completely worth it. I should probably look at all of them, right? Yeah, so that's what I was looking at right here. We'll keep this one around. Because this is giving me some good public order bonuses. But yeah, that's good. I probably should have paid more attention to that. Looking at the events right now, we can see that Castile broke their trade with me. That really hurt my economy. Did they get beaten by... No, they still hold this. Maybe they lost more of the territory up here, though. Yeah, Aragon are still chilling there as well. So, no, they seem like they're holding. That does not look good, though. The Caliphate up there, or sorry, the Marinid Sultanate has gone ham taking that north, yeah. The Portuguese are going to be struggling for sure. Our king did level up, though, to rank 4. And we'll reinforce him. We'll obviously level him up first, though. So we'll give you all of that. And probably just all of this, right? It's going to be better than this infantry that does not have chevrons. We'll get rid of all the cavalry as well. Something like that. I want to also probably merge these missiles together. Probably just control M really quickly. Everyone going to merge, please. There we go. Perfect. And then just give over the healthiest troops. Because we're going to fight this siege battle. It's probably going to be in my favor, right? However, these battles are not going to be easy. And we probably do need some more archers over here. Oh, what I want to do, actually. Sorry, this is a long-winded thing. You guys probably just want to see the battle. But maybe I'm trying a bit too hard there. That's actually perfect numbers as well. Awesome. Bring the archers into that army. So this army is basically full-on infantry. We're going to try and storm the walls. We can even bring them crossbows in as well, honestly. And get rid of this unit of spearmen, the weaker spearmen right now. Okay, let's level up Philip, and we will go on. So, again, just campaign movement range is probably our best bet. Yeah, I think campaign movement range is just good. Also, something I would love to see in the 12-12 campaign is just, and I know I've mentioned this, how I'd love to see this kind of change up, but even if they keep it simple, I would love to see just more of these, so that because by the time I hit rank 10, I'll be able to get all of these abilities, right? So I'll just have everything, and that's not fun, right? I want to be able to have to choose, like, oh, do I want this guy to be really good at fighting, or really good at commanding, or a really good governor, but a good governor at industry, or a good governor at what, like at industry or growth, you know? Stuff like them choices, I think, is really important in like character development. And again, you know, this is still very much early development. Banter power is really in my favor. I mean, we do have a lot of infantry. But this is the King of England, and we have to fight it. Also, I think the auto-resolve is really in my favor right now. And, like, it's going to be much harder than it looks to take the city. Because them archers, that's sort of 6 units of archers. They're going to shred through my light infantry that I have. They might have a bit of a harder job against the sergeants. But the light infantry are definitely going to struggle. And I can't imagine my archers doing anything that serious against them either. So I guess we'll see. Ugh, rain. Definitely not. Just give me a nice dry day. Oh, here we go. I mean, it's still really foggy, but I would assume that this was done. But we'll take the dry day. Oh, look at the siege escalation. This is why I love Attila sieges. I will mention as well that they are currently working on adding in medieval buildings and forts and cities into the game. That's kind of one of the next steps they want to do. is adding custom buildings. So right now you're just seeing the default Attila buildings. However, they are going to be focusing on building their own, castles, walls, cities, etc., etc. So that should really, hopefully, build some epic siege battles, which I'm definitely looking forward to. As much as I love the 1220 maps, they weren't as practical. They were just kind of epic for the sake of looking cool, with cities and just fortifications built everywhere. And it didn't really work in a siege map, whereas I'm assuming 1212 are going to be paying a lot more attention to detail and functionality in these battles. So we'll be seeing more of a functional city, which actually looks like a medieval fortress again. That's one of the reasons why 1212 is as epic as it is. So the question is, look at that balance of power as well. Not as super in my favor as we thought. The question is, where do we assault from? Obviously here, right? Because we've destroyed these towers, so it's definitely where we come from. But do we even go for this? Do we go for this side, or do we just simply go up this breach point, charge down the walls? Yeah, I think we do. So I don't think we're going to need all of these siege towers. Let's bring these 4 back. We'll have these 4 to, we'll stick 2 over here maybe to go in on this side, and then 2 on this side. Because it's always good to have more siege towers, so you can basically just overwhelm the attackers. The archers are going to go up in the center and basically harass them. And I'm going to throw in my sergeants first, I think. Through the breach. The sergeant's going to go for the breach, whereas everyone else is going to be the ones who go up in the siege towers. So we have these guys as well. So again, we'll deploy 2 over here, 2 over here. The king will sit back. And we do have them reinforcements making their way over as well if we need them. I doubt we will. We'll leave some of our spearmen with him in case the King of England tries anything. He is a dastardly dog, so who knows. And yeah, I think we're good to go. Oh god, what's going on here? Let's redo that. I was giving a speech and I moved everyone, but I shouldn't have done that.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Does look very cool though. Look at that burning city. Oh, that's awesome, man. The English defenders, we can see in the distance, scrambling. They'll need to. The English king will find his grave in this city. That does look very, very cool. And I do really dig, it's one of the good things they did with Total War Attila is adding siege escalation. I feel like they didn't make it as good as it could have been though, because a lot of the time you'd end up using siege escalation. This is 5 or 6 turns of sieging, which necessarily is something you don't really tend to do that often. So it'd be nice in future if they in future games like 3K, hopefully they've made it so it is much more accessible to get to this point. It only takes you 3 or 4 turns rather than as long as it does normally. So I guess we will charge. I want a really thin unit of infantry to break up there, and then a fat unit to kind of engage. Maybe I've done them the wrong way around. Our archers are going to be up here soon, so where are our archers? I kind of just don't want all of this cavalry here as well. I might just retreat this cavalry, but I guess it would be quite useful once we are inside the city. Let's just push up 3 units, and then you guys, you've had a hard day. You get out of here as well. Your war cry would probably be pretty useful. And then this infantry get over here as well. We'll take the infantry. And then you get out of here as well. Get out of my face. Cool, it seems good for me. So our archers are up here now. Archers obviously are here to focus down these guys. Archers obviously down here to focus down these guys. You guys form shield wall. And we'll bring over this unit of archers as well. Can these crossbows even effectively shoot them? Maybe not. We are in shield wall though, which will hopefully help us protect us a little bit as the archer fire comes flying in. Oh, we should probably form a loose formation as well. Let's get in a loose formation. More archers up here as well. Definitely on to normal shot, right? Because it does good damage against infantry and piercing, but I can't imagine these archers are going to be that effective. Okay, infantry there. Ooh, that's going to be something we're going to try and kill. We can actually engage them from both sides, though. Oh, definitely siege tower. Oh, it didn't tell me siege towers. Yeah, definitely get on here, siege towers. There and there. You guys come in there. And there. Perfect. God, imagine if I lost this. They already have pretty big debuffs as well. Where are they forming up? They're going to form up here. Just form shield wall maybe there. And wait until these reinforcements come on behind with the siege towers. Yeah, let's just form shield wall right now. Can we attack and shield wall? We'll form it anyway, because they'll probably charge me by the looks of it. We're engaging. So I'm hoping this infantry will cut through their militia. The amount of debuffs they have, it should be an easy fight, right? But again, you know, sieges are not supposed to be easy. Again, kill their missiles, please. Kill their missiles, please. Everyone just focus down one unit of missiles and hope for the best. Oh my god, we are being slaughtered here. Them halberds are just doing so much serious damage. Come around here as quickly as you can. Oh yeah, these archers as well are going to be a bitch. And I guess that's why we want cavalry up here, right? That's basically why you horses are here. As soon as this side goes down, we're going to rush forward with everything we have. Hey, look at that. Like, we've literally killed, like, no archers whatsoever. Oh my god, we are taking so many casualties here. This light infantry is not having a good day. The missiles are just cutting me apart right now. Yeah, I mean, you guys are basically, I mean, like, towers as well. That tower, look how fast it's shooting. I remember archer volleys. Oh my god, this was a grave mistake. I mean, it's good because the city should not be easy to take, but that's what, like, I feel like D-Day right now. Oh my god, look at that. It's like the MG42s are opening up and their machine gun nests down on me. Oh my god, the marchers are just destroying me right now. I need this unit to break so we can come around the side, honestly. Otherwise, things are not going to be good for me. I hate that there's no guard mode on here as well. My archers are just like charging forward. We need to pull more infantry into this side though, so let's bring them into the city. Yeah, this unit is literally going to rout because it's just getting shot to pieces. It's managed to engage, but until this breaks, we can't get around here, right? Maybe we can. Let's try. Maybe we can sneak our way through here. I mean, that pike square is holding very effectively. Maybe some archer volleys would be good. I also want to bring these crossbows inside the city. Maybe that'd be good. You archers are still shooting at these archers. Yeah, we're finally starting to do a bit of damage to them. Our swords are also engaging. Okay, so things have kind of quelled down a little bit. As you can see, we do have plenty more infantry as well to advance when we need to. So, yeah, it's not like things are looking awful. Just basically get everything in. If we can run this cavalry around, it'd be amazing. I don't think we're going to be able to. I don't think we're going to be able to get out, like, onto the wall and then round. Shame there's not really another breach point anywhere. Bringing some crossbows inside the city, just basically help out here. Our swords are doing a great job breaking their way forward, even though they're under heavy missile fire. Perfect stuff. The archers are doing their job as well. Basically whittling these missiles down. Maybe I should be on heavy shot as well, but I just don't feel like they're that... Like, this does the most damage to lightly armored targets, and we also shoot a lot more as well, so I feel like that's probably just worth it. These guys are so close to being dead. Can a cavalry charge break through? I feel like they're so disorganized now that we could just break in there with horses, yeah. Obviously form shield wall there as well. Crossbows help out by, like, shooting over here. Swordsmen are doing a great job. Okay, we're starting to kind of turn the battle in our favor, but these missiles are very scary. We're definitely going to be able to break through there. Well, actually, let's try and get some infantry on this wall, because if we can get some infantry on this wall, we can take the gates and then throw our cavalry forward. Okay, cavalry can now charge forward there. Infantry can also move. I want to let that cavalry through first. Look at that. This unit of infantry is just absolutely destroyed by that tower. Try and get back, boys. Crossbows are shooting. Yeah, it's good. Their missiles seem like they're kind of going down now, which is perfect. Please get on the wall. I guess just try. Oh, the gate's actually almost destroyed. We might as well batter it down. Cavalry is also going in on the city now. Again, this fucking tower, man. Fucking black gun up there, man. Look at it. It's just doing work. I do actually remember one of the modders saying that this is something that is being changed. They overbuffed the towers a little bit too much. But maybe this is the nerf version. Yeah, I mean, if you imagine a big city where you have several of these, it's kind of brutal, right? So we need to send some infantry to go and actually take these walls. And I also want to send some dudes down. There he is, the King of England, right there. His crown on King John. Also, he's missing a sword. I don't think any of my men are missing swords, right? I think I've got... So I might be missing a pack or so. No, it seems like they're all good. Okay, perfect. Well, we've managed to break through here. The gates are down as well. Yeah, the gates have just been smashed down. Perfect. Where's this cavalry at? Cavalry, cavalry, cavalry. Where did I put you? Right here. Into the city you go, boys. Everyone in. Things are looking bad for King John. Indeed, they are looking awful. Let's pour into the city now. Start destroying that. You guys go here. Sword infantry as well. Make your way in. Yeah, we'll start scaring them back. We'll reinforce this section as well. I at least want to have one unit over there, though. Barricades are going down. You guys destroying barricades as well. Where's that cavalry at as well? Into the city you go, boys. Because I think there's going to be a bit of a scrap with the English king, obviously. Just like go like here. God, look how much damage that is doing. Can I like form up like here or something? Because I guess... Oh my god, the towers over here are shooting me. That is actually insane. Can we like stand like there? Maybe form a shield wall? That is crazy, though. No, they're probably not as effective there. And we'll form a shield wall just in the hopes that we won't get slaughtered. We're at 149. We also need to be really careful because this does blow up and kill men underneath it, so... Okay, cavalry is in. Chase them down, boys. Chase them down. Oh, we also got some missiles here. Great, we'll just focus up there and break forward. Infantry come in and kill that. This is almost down. Almost down. We're down to 137. I guess it's just better to blow up the territory rather than anything else. Reserve guard right there. The king can be ready to move into the city if we need to. Archers being brought in obviously as well. Missiles can shoot that. Go and reinforce with more cavalry. The archers should be having an absolute field day now in the back ranks, just shooting into the rear of these halberds. Yeah, so much damage. Perfect. Cavalry's going to come in. Actually engage. He'll be the first one to engage the king. Besides our missiles, obviously. No, 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 no. Let's pour in then. Let's go after him. Infantry coming into the city centre. This is only my light melee cavalry, so probably not going to be doing that effective against him. I am tempted also to bring in my king, honestly. I also want to make sure we kill this as well. Bring in the French king. Them towers gone down and collapsed and killed all my men because I was stupid and didn't pay attention to that, even though I said exactly that. Also, let's just go ahead and throw this infantry in as well. Why not? Make your way in. Bring up our king to like there. Okay, nice little cavalry charge here. Let's see if we can watch the French king. I mean, he'll probably be doing pretty good. Or the English king even. You can see him right there. King John. The flags are colliding. The French and English flags. As much as I would love to throw my king in, I don't want to lose him, so we'll just use our light melee cavalry. We have its sword infantry on its way as well to help out. These crossbows are seemingly here for a reason as well. Let's just close off the gap now, completely surround these spearmen. Surprisingly, they've done a great job. I think all our missiles can just hold fire now.
A unit is running from the enemy.
We're going to take the city centre with that. I guess we could bring our king out here as well, maybe. I mean, nice. The King of England is dead. The king is dead. Long live the king. We'll take these positions as well whilst we're here. God, look at these towers. Imagine if I attacked this city and they had these, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 towers here. My God, I would be getting cut to pieces by them. I do vaguely remember, though, them saying they do want to fix that, so... Yeah, hopefully that was a good... I mean, I did take good losses, though, in all fairness, considering I had so many more men. And, if the English had decent sword infantry instead of spears, I mean, maybe it is good. It just means you have to be really, really overwhelming in a siege, and I guess that's a good thing. Maybe I'm just crying. I mean, it just looks a bit silly, right? But, I mean, maybe it's balanced right. It's not my job to balance. Nice, we managed to win. We only took, 1,100 casualties as well. I think we're just going to occupy the city. There's no need for us to really loot it or anything. And there we go. The city has been taken. It is very much destroyed due to the siege escalation. But we have a lot of stuff here. We don't really need the military quarters because I think we already have one, right? We have a training ground which gives us cavalry, right? Can we see? Does that not... No, it doesn't take... It's annoying. On Rome 2, it will take you to the building and show you what actually recruits. So this does give us better cavalry. The sergeant mounted. Are they my good cavalry or the bad cavalry?
Ready for orders.
These are the good cavalry. These are the decent cavalry, but not that amazing. Okay, cool. So we're probably going to get rid of this building then. Yeah, we don't need both a... Oh, wait. No, wait. What one am I... No, it's this one we want to get rid of, right? The training ground, yeah. So let's destroy that. We'll get rid of that. And we already have a military barracks, you know, in the capital of this region in Aquitaine. So repair that. The wheat field, I don't think we need, honestly. I think we can replace a wheat field. And obviously the winery will stay. The trading dock can stay. And the walled city obviously needs to be repaired. Now, do I want to change this to anything out of interest? So it's a walled city right now. Takes away food, squalor, but gives me money, road development, which is nice, and wealth from all commerce, as well as a good garrison, and also access to some decent infantry as well. I could change it when we have enough money. Something like this, or this. No, none of this gives me bonuses to squalor, so I guess that's something we have to worry about. We could definitely change like Toulouse or Orleans to something that does, because I think, no, that's both of that. None of these are church towns, unfortunately. No, it does not look like it. Unfortunately, yeah, none of them are. It's only specific ones. Oh no, they're not towns. No, towns can do it, but I'm also thinking of something else, right? Yeah. Yeah, so this is what I'm thinking of, right? None of these do it. I'm thinking of just churches in general. There's like 3 different types of churches. Because I was originally thinking of abbeys, but no, that's cool. So we'll probably build a church over in Bordelot and change it to the Sanitation one. I think that seems like a good plan. Because we don't actually have any churches here to begin with. Yeah, so we'll do the church stuff. Definitely repair this then. That's fine. A walled city is good with me. We're converting that church, which we've done in a couple of turns, and we need one here. Perfect. So cool, nice. We now have 2 whole provinces. France is looking good, and if we go to the diplomatic map mode, we can see that we have Burgundy and Toulouse. We do need to try and get down that war weariness, though. I am well aware of that. So maybe the English will seek peace now after we've defeated their king.
I suppose.
They will. Look at that. Kingdom of England. Someone who has taken over. Will you pay me for it as well?
You, for now, will stand.
And that's offer. Almost offered them some money. They have a lot of money in there. They would give me 3 grand for peace. Is there anything else we could demand? Who do they have? They don't have puppets over everyone. They have a defensive alliance with Flanders, or they're military allies with Flanders. Maybe we could get them to break that. What if I remove the money? No, okay, so not breaking that. But breaking treaties would be a good idea. We're going to break trade with someone. Maybe with Scotland. Yeah, maybe we could get them to break trade with Scotland. No, he still wouldn't do that. Cool, we'll just take the money, whatever. It's not that important. I'd rather have peace with them and just not have to worry about them. 4 grand. Perfect. That's exactly what we needed. And then it's just Flanders. Now, we could go and kill Flanders. But I think just taking money from them, spending a couple turns on building up. I keep on doing that. Building up my empire now, refitting my armies, is a good plan. So I think that's what we're going to do. Sure. We'll just have peace. We'll get this war weariness down a little bit. We are now at peace. So as you can see, the current war weariness is now 0 because we are at peace. I mean, it seems like the AI is well up for making peace now. And then now the world's our oyster. What do we do? Like, we have non-aggressions, I think, with most people. We actually see if we go diplomatic. So, does it say neutral? Yeah, it doesn't show me any non-aggressions. But I have non-aggressions with basically this entire line right here. We could go into Provence, maybe. Try and take out Provence and then go into Italy. We could easily go into Spain as well. Try and reconquer some of that. I mean, Aragon doesn't really like us. And we don't really have any allies. So we could make our way down and invade Spain. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. We'll probably end the episode in a couple of turns' time. I just want to kind of reform up this. Obviously, reform the army as well. We don't quite need this much infantry in here, so we'll get rid of that and give them all the knights in the king's army. And that army's looking pretty solid, I think. And this army can probably just go up to like Paris or maybe even Orleans. I don't know. Probably go over to Lyon and then we'll decide what to do. The king can stay in here for now, though. Having that wine as well will probably actually give us... Do we actually have it? We do now have it. So do people like Genoa want to trade? Are we more favourable to them? We are indeed. That is awesome. So now we can start opening up trade to the whole of Italy.
In the name of the state, welcome.
Oh, this is perfect. I mean, they're moderate now when they weren't before. So even if they won't do it now, they might in the future. Yeah, I don't want to do it with you anyway. Navarra, I don't necessarily want to go to war with. And they would accept trade as well. So this is going to be a big influx of all into my economy for sure. Does the HRE want to trade? Oh, we can't trade. England we could trade with, but yeah, not now. Anyone else? Flanders we could trade with? What about you guys? No, we're an Italian state where people do tend to like you. A lot of people don't like desperately want to, but we can make them with a bit of cash here and there. or by force. Now here's the question. Oh no, they made peace. Cool. Genoa and Pisa made peace.
Welcome,
Perfect.
worthy guest.
Sure, I'll pay you a bit of cash for that. Well, that'll pay itself back in 4 turns. Sure. And then these guys up here, the Danish? No, they're not quite in Danish territory. Oh, they're at war with the HRE as well. Oh, I think I know what happened. So no, maybe not. It's weird. I don't know how the HRE really works. Maybe when the war's over and they're at peace, everyone will go back under him or whatever. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But yeah, things are looking pretty good for us now. Papal stands up. We don't have any nobles recruited. The Empire is being rebuilt down here. We don't really need this building, but our food is fine for now. We're rebuilding here. We sorted out our sanitation, which, you know, a lot of this does come from the fact that I just don't really know about the yeah, I don't really know too much about the building system, and I'm kind of still learning it, as you guys can see. But it's good that we're learning it together, and I think that's where we're going to end the episode. Let me know in the comments now what you want me to do next, whether you want me to go into Spain, Italy, Germany, England. You know, let me know in the comments, and I will definitely take you guys up on your advice. Hopefully you're enjoying it. If you are, be sure to drop a like and a comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next one.